The rookies from the 2017 draft were some of the most hyped up we've seen in a while. It featured college stars such as Jason Tatum, Markelle Fultz, Lonzo Ball, and De'Aaron Fox. Some players made a seamless transition to the NBA, while others had a rocky start. But we're not going to be talking about their rookie seasons, but instead, we're going to be talking about the best sophomores of the 2019 NBA season. But before we begin, I'd like to say we're going to be talking about the players who improved the most from their rookie season to their sophomore season. So, I don't think we're going to be talking about players like Donovan Mitchell or Jason Tatum. And also, this isn't going to be in any particular order, we're just going to be talking about the players who have improved the most since last season. The first player that we'll be talking about, I think we all saw it coming, is the point guard of the Sacramento Kings, De'Aaron Fox. Fox had a decent rookie season, nothing too special, but I think we all knew what he needed to work on. He had to work on his shooting, his passing, his control of his athleticism, and overall, his efficiency. And looking at this season, whatever he did over the summer, it worked. He's averaging 17 points per game, about 7 assists, about 2 steals, all on an efficient 46% from the field and 36% from the three-point line. Fox looks like a completely different player now. His shooting stroke is a lot better than last season, he can hit the three ball with consistency, and his passing out of the pick and roll has been phenomenal. He's still as fast as ever, and his defense looks like it improved as well. De'Aaron's efficiency has gone up in all areas of the court, and at this rate, he's going to be an all-star by next season. The next player on the list, who I think isn't getting enough attention for what he's doing this season, is the power forward of the Atlanta Hawks, John Collins. Last season, Collins only played 24 minutes per game, and yet he almost averaged double-double, averaging 10.5 points and about 7.5 rebounds. But this season, he's been the double-double machine that we all hoped he would be. On the season, he's nearly doubled his point average, averaging 19 points per game, and he's grabbing about 9.5 rebounds per game. His block shots have gone down, but his three-point percentage has gone up, his free throw percentage has gone up, and he's playing overall like a better player. Like Fox, Collins is playing like a borderline all-star, but he's not getting the recognition he deserves, and I have no idea why. Is it because he plays in Atlanta? I don't think that should matter. He's easily a top 10 power forward in the league right now, and he's really looking like the prototypical power forward that teams are looking for. He can stretch out and hit the three ball, he's uber athletic, he can grab rebounds, all he needs to do is work on his rim protection. Don't be surprised if we're looking at a more athletic Serge Ibaka in the future. Next up, we're going to be talking about the combo forward from the Orlando Magic, Jonathan Isaac. The biggest concern for Isaac coming into the season was his overall health and his offensive game. He only played about 27 games last season due to ankle issues. However, lately, especially in the month of February, he's been proven why the Orlando Magic picked him with the 6th pick in the draft last year. In the month of February, Isaac has averaged 14.7 points, 6.3 rebounds, 2.7 blocks, and a little over 1 steal per game. He's also been relatively efficient, shooting 49% from the field and a little under 33% from the three-point line. Isaac's versatility is his greatest weapon. He can guard 1 through 4, and if he bulks up a bit, he'll be able to guard centers in the future. Isaac's shot blocking ability is what really impresses me. There was this possession in a Magic game, I forgot who it was against, but he had 3 blocks in 1 possession, which is impressive to say the least. Isaac's offensive game is also coming around as well. He's proven he's a capable finisher around the rim, although it could use some improvement, and he's also proven he could hit the three ball from time to time. If he could increase that percentage from 3 to about 36%, he'll be a really good player. I could also see him being a perennial all-defensive team player as well. If I could compare him to one former NBA player, it will probably be Shawn Marion, without the weird jump shot. The next player that I have up might seem controversial to some, but I have Lonzo Ball from the Los Angeles Lakers. Okay, before everyone gets mad at me, just hear me out. Before his injury, Lonzo was playing some really good basketball, maybe even the best basketball of his career so far. In January, he was averaging about 11 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, and 1.5 steals. And yes, I know the shooting wasn't great, but he was shooting a respectable 36.4% from the three-point line. But the most impressive things to me didn't show up on the stat sheet. The most impressive thing to me is his strides on the defensive end. His hands are always active, and whenever he's matched up against an elite point guard, it seems that he does a relatively good job on them. And another aspect that I've seen him grown from last season is his leadership. LeBron was out of the lineup all of January, and yet the Lakers still somehow managed to go 4-5 with their core. And Lonzo was a big part of those wins. He was really good at orchestrating the offense, pushing the fast break, and finding open teammates for the open shots. He made their lives a lot easier when he was on the court. All Lonzo needs to do is somehow find a way to fix that jump shot and continue to improve his defense, and he'll be a really good player in the NBA in the future. Next up, we have Derek White, the point guard of the San Antonio Spurs. I don't think a lot of people know about this guy apart from Spurs fans. Last season, he spent most of his time in the G League and only played 17 games. However, this season has been a lot different. Before his injury in January, he was going off. He was averaging 15 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, all on 59.7% shooting from the field and 47.1% from 3. He may be older at the age of 24, but he's still a really savvy guard. He's really crafty and he knows how to use his 6'4" frame to get around defenders. He's got a really complete offensive game, and he's a really solid defender as well. He's a relatively good shot blocker for his position, and he had 12 blocks throughout the month of January. I could easily see him filling that 6th-man role that Ginobili once held behind DeJounte Murray once he recovers. In fact, maybe even they could play together in the starting lineup. We'll see. Finally, the last player that I'll have to talk about is the center of the Brooklyn Nets, Jarrett Allen. I'm going to be relatively quick about this one because I already talked about him in my Brooklyn Nets video. Go check that out if you haven't already, by the way. But Allen has really grown into a rim protector, he's improved on the offensive end, and he's improved as a rebounder as well. Everyone's seen the video where he's blocked LeBron, where he's blocked Blake Griffin. This is what makes him such a good rim protector. He's fearless, he's not afraid to be put on a poster. That's what you want from your defensive anchor. The biggest question to his game is his offense, but as of now, I could easily see him turning into someone like Rudy Gobert or Clint Capella. But with that being said, those are 6 NBA sophomores who I think improved a lot from last season. Comment down below if you agree with my list or if you disagree with my list. Let me know if I missed anyone else. Don't forget to hit the like button, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications. And with that being said, have a good day.